folks, and welcome back. We are currently heading north on 89 from the Flagstaff area through the Navajo Nation here, and today we're going to be rolling into Utah, one of my favorite states. We're going to take the fun way. I'll show you all what it's all about. Now, if you want an easy, straightforward drive into Utah, just continue straight on 89, no problem. If you're feeling a little bit more adventurous, hang a left here on 89A, and I'll show you the way. Almost looks like a giant just threw down a bunch of boulders. We have dropped down to the desert scrubland. A little warmer down here. It's about 80 degrees. We're about 15 miles from our turnoff on House Rock Road, and we'll be heading through the heart of the Vermilion Cliffs National Monument. We're coming up on House Rock Road. Now, you won't see anything for a while after the Cliff Dwellers community, and then you'll come up on this homestead here. That's when you know you need to take a right. So there's the number there. This is road BLM 1065. And this is where we're going to make our right-hand turn. Hey, there is actually a rock house there. Here we are on House Rock Road, entering the Vermilion Cliffs Monument. Road conditions look pretty good today. It gets a little rougher the further you go in, but nothing too major. We're coming up on the Condor Viewing Site. You often see photographers and other folks out here with binoculars and such, but no one's here today. And condors are all over this area, as well as the Grand Canyon. They make nests here high on the cliff sides. Oh, it's windy out here. I can actually see a few through these binoculars here. I wish they would work with the camera. Right in the middle of this rock formation, you can see a little bit of white area. I'm assuming that's condor poop, because that's where they are all hanging out. I saw them in the binoculars up there. Met a local resident here in the bathroom. Hey,
Miles would like to be your friend.
All right, let's continue on. Woo, it's windy out here. We actually ran out of camp this morning with 40-mile-an-hour winds, and there's a wind advisory all day today. The road is getting quite bumpier and washboardy, so I think we're gonna go ahead and air down some for a smoother ride. Definitely much smoother going now. I let about 15 pounds out of each tire. So we turned off on a side road. We're actually on the road that heads towards the White Pocket. Found a cool campsite up here last year or a couple years ago. Gonna stop by and make a little sandwich. Yeah, this is it. Haven't been here in a few years. It's cool as rock formations over here. Yeah, we just stopped here to make a quick sandwich. If it was calm here, I might consider staying for the night. Really trying to move on and get into Utah though. Yeah, that was a nice lunch break at that site. Sometimes it's nice to come back to sites you've been before. It sort of feels like coming back home. So now we're going to continue back to House Rock Road and continue north to Utah. So if you take this road the opposite direction that we're heading, it goes out to White Pocket. That's a pretty popular area. It's crazy looking rock formations, and there's a campground out there, but it's about 15 miles down this road. I think it gets pretty rugged. I haven't made it out there yet, but I'm going to one day. And there's plenty of dispersed camping along this road. Northbound we go. So the plan, once we get to Utah, we're going to find a spot to camp for the night, and then in the morning we're going to go into Kanab, do some resupplying, stop by a best friend's animal sanctuary. Always got to hit that up. $5 lunch buffet. $5 in 2026. Pretty crazy deal, all you can eat. And we're gonna head on a nice off pavement route through the Grand Staircase and hit a couple pretty cool hiking trails. And after that we'll probably hit Highway 12 and start heading east towards Escalante. So that's something to look out for in the upcoming videos. One last thing before we leave Arizona. There's something on the map up here called Maze Rock Art Site. Not sure what it is, but it sounds like there could be something cool there. We are going up. I wonder if we're gonna go all the way to the top. It's a bit further than I was expecting. We got to cut across this field and then we should be getting to them. We're coming up on it now. That is pretty cool. Got the figure, then the two-headed snake, then some sort of maze looking thing. Antelope maybe? Deer. Look at this crazy thing with the long neck and two eyeballs on top. The view's pretty nice too. House Rock Road you can see off in the distance there. So yeah, that was a pretty cool little stop there. Man, I love traveling like this. Just see something cool on the map and go. We're just about to come into Utah within the next mile, I think. Woo! Here's the state line campground. That means the state line must be right up here. And that's where the Arizona Trail ends. 800 miles from Mexico. Out of the Vermilion Cliffs and straight into the Grand Staircase. There we go, we made it, Utah. So there's a couple pretty cool campsites near Kanab I'm going to check out. See what the wind situation is there. Though it's supposed to be dying down this evening. It's about 3:30 now, but wouldn't mind stopping for the day and just chilling out. I can see the pavement ahead. We made it through House Rock Road. Once you cross into Utah, they add a valley at the end, so it's House Rock Valley Road. No, not the pavement. We won't be on the pavement for long. We're just gonna go down here and find a spot to camp for the night. Tomorrow we're gonna go into Kanab and resupply, and then we're gonna hit another 40-mile off-road through the Grand Staircase. And that will be in the next video for y'all. Okay, we're just east of Kanab. We turned off 87 onto a little side road here. We're gonna go up and see what the campsite looks like. Some trees blowing around, but it doesn't look too windy. This rock formation will be one of our views for the night. Well, there was somebody in the spot we wanted, so we're checking out a few more side roads around here and Maybe we can get something tucked up by the wall. Not bad at all. Look what we have over here. It's an adventure cat. Got a little fire pit here, some shade. This will do for the night. There was someone in the spot we wanted, but this one's pretty decent. Still trying to decide if we're gonna have a fire or not tonight. The wind acts like it's gonna die down, but it's still kind of blowing. Wait and see what it does. Got the office set up over here. About to get Starlink going. Got to download something for work. And then we got our bedroom. We got our kitchen. Still not sure what's for dinner, but we'll figure it out. Kind of just want to sit here and look at this view for a while. Well, we put in a little work. We got some wood, little TLC on the fire pit. This is all sandstone. It breaks apart real easily. But check this out, what I found when I was looking around. It's pretty cool. A couple pieces of petrified wood. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I think we're just gonna go with gonna make some of this rice, little hearty red rice. And we're gonna go with this coconut vegetable korma. And also do some steamed veggies, some broccoli, carrots, zucchini. Let's go get another look at this view before the sun goes down. This is the one we want over here. See that other campsite down the road? There's a few tent campers there. With that one, you don't have to walk anywhere to get this view. It's right there. But I like this site. This is back up in this road. We made the first fresh tracks in a while, so don't expect anybody to be coming down the road we're off of. And here we are. Oh yeah. Get a time lapse or two of the sunset for y'all. This is where I need to set my office up, right here. I really like the Kanab area. To me, it's just as cool as Moab, just way less hype. Moab is awesome, but man, is it overrun with people. But you can see why when you visit there. Our cozy little tree camp. Let's get a few time lapses and then start dinner. finally got dark on us. Is it time to come out and hunt some mice? Good kitty, keep them out of the rig. You found a mouse yet? There we go. Finished product. We gotta add some of this chili paste. I like it spicy. Alright, we're gonna dig in and then light up the fire. Alright, we got the fire going. We're enjoying the stars in this beautiful night. It's been a pretty awesome day. And I'm happy to share it with each and every one of you. Appreciate everyone watching out there. Those that have subscribed and anyone that likes the videos. Means a lot. But I think we're going to cut this one off here and enjoy the rest of the night. Stay tuned for the next video. We're going to be taking a off-pavement route through the Grand Staircase and hitting a pretty awesome slot canyon. So until then, happy trails.